UMA in the all-black kits moving from right to left. And we are underway here at Silverbacks Park for this UPSL Georgia Premier Division action.
Yeah, we're going to be really watching to see how these teams approach the early minutes here. Are they going to sit back and try to soak up pressure and hit on the break, or are they going to try to get ahead and pressure?
UMA trying to slice it through, able to get it up to the top, slides across, good chance. Good work by the defense of Vinotinto.
Have chance there.
Bryant had an opportunity. Here's the counterattack from Vinotinto. Just held up just a little bit there by Collins. UMA win possession back. We can never say enough about Coach Joe and how he controls this UMA squad. Just pristine coaching.
Yeah, Coach. Oh.
Here's an opportunity for Vinotinto, and it's in the back of the net. What a screamer right at the top of the box for Vinotinto.
Nothing looked on there, Larry. When the ball came into the middle, it looks like UMA were well placed in defense, but he just turned, took a shot, and just really got it right on target, and there was nothing else that they could do. There you go. Nice trap there. Left-footed shot, top left. Nothing the goalkeeper could do but watch it go in. It's just fantastic start for this match here in the second minute for Vinotinto.
They weren't able to control the ball. The defender wasn't tall enough to deflect it off right into possession.
I mean, to be fair, they gave him a little bit of space, even when he was able to trap the ball successfully with great skill. But the closing down was a little bit slow on him, and they allowed him to turn. And once he was able to turn, he had a clear shot. And, boy, he just really good finish and placed it really well. Great job for Vinotinto to start this game out. And we talked about how would they start. You know, how would they try to press? And Vinotinto, they were a little bit shaky there on the back foot when UMA went forward in the first minute there. But, boy, they came on that counterattack and made UMA pay. So now we're in response time for UMA. Can they respond quickly? Or will Vinotinto take a little bit more advantage and try to get a little bit further ahead?
That goal scored by number 18. We have it down for Raul Morles.
It's a very high energy first few minutes here, Larry, and it'll be interesting. Can they keep this pace up, both teams, or will they settle, try to hold on to possession a little bit more?
Vinotinto able to come away with it. Working down the far line. Back to the captain. He goes back to his defender. Sent forward down that far line. Trying to get to it is Tehuil. He's able to win a throw for Vinotinto.
Again, down in that final third, Vinotinto. Team that likes to attack. UMA is going to have to be very careful, mark up well here. Oh, nicely done here. Take the ball away.
Foul committed there.
Vinotinto trying to interrupt the flow there. The referee has it under control. Now, what will UMA do, Larry? I think it's too early to panic. Got plenty of game left. down the back of the arc. It looks like they're settling down. And this is one of the things that I was thinking about. You know, it started with such high energy from both sides, but at some point you think that, you know, the team's going to take a little bit more time with the ball, pass it around. But here, UMA have given it up. It's going to be a foul. Vinotinto free kick going in.
Just about 3-4 yards out of center circle.
Back up. Oh, it's trying to find his left side on that wing coming in.
Crossed in, grabbed.
Oh.
Brody had it for a second, cleared away by the defense.
Very shaky. Vinotinto trying to test the goalkeeper. Is he on? He's on.
He is on. He's trying to flip it over. Brody bouncing through, heads it. It's in the back of the net. What a goal there for number 7.
That was such an unruly approach there. The first thing you think of, I looked at the AR, was the flag going to go up? The flag stayed down as he ran down that side, and he was able to flip it up and over the goalkeeper. And, you know, so far there's been a shaky little performance in between the sticks for UMA. And it's cost them a little bit unruly in the defense for UMA. So this it's just a disastrous start for UMA away from home today against Vinotinto. But what a glorious start for Vinotinto. 7 minutes in, and they're already 2 goals up.
That one by number 7, Caesar to heel.
They're going to switch out the ball a little bit here, I think. Yeah, I think the only plus for UMA is that it is so early in the game. They have plenty of game to do something about this, but they're going to have to settle down in defense. And we'll have to see. The first thing is to kind of stop Vinotinto and then do something about their attack. Get one of these goals back. We'll have to see. Hopefully down this other side, right down the middle here. And so this is going to hopefully see a little bit more settled approach from both teams. Again, not a lot of confidence in the UMA defense. Vinotinto is really pressuring now. I think they see a little bit of shakiness in the UMA back four, especially in the goalkeeper. Try to exploit that. UMA might do well if they can keep the pressure away from their defenders. Down the other right side, tries to roll it in, and he does. Well done by UMA to score here. It's just what they needed. I think it was one of those things where they were too shaky in the back, and the way to resolve that is to get something done in the attack in the final third. They came down. Vinotinto did not deal well with it, and they were able to roll that in from the right side. And now it's 2-1.
Goal scored by UMA, number 6, Eric Young, in the 10th minute.
And score from, I didn't even see a score from the center circle.
That
He just wound up and shot it.
I don't even have words on that one.
We'll have to see if we even got that before
Yeah,
the cameraman was even set.
Like, oh, you want to score a goal? Here's a goal for you.
I apologize for the slow coverage of that. We weren't expecting that shot, and neither was UMA. And now it's 3-1. Unbelievably so here. And again, Vinotinto getting behind the UMA defense. He's on side here. Tries to go around the left, but to no avail. Weak shot, easily taken by the goalkeeper here. Coming down the other side. Tinto is going to take their time. They have a big cushion to play with here. They can take their time really and just play the ball around and work their way in. UMA is just going to have to try to settle themselves down a little bit here. Long crossfield pass here coming down the left side for 20 into the box. Can they do what they did a moment ago, you know, Larry? Score against the run of play. They could do it again. It's going to be a corner here. Another opportunity for UMA if they can take advantage of it. And that's the thing, I've said it a couple of times already. It's so early in the game that it's not as dire a situation for UMA as you might have in the second half if you were down 3-1. You score here and it's taken a semi-short. Crossed in. Oh, nice save. But it's still in the box. Edge just now. And it's going to be a foul here. Vinotinto free kick to put it back into play. Vinotinto playing really nicely. UMA with a semi-press here. Right side, still in possession. Vinotinto coming through. Lots of space, takes a shot, but it's blocked. Battle just above the penalty arc. UMA come away with it, trying to break backward. Too many maroon shirts there. And there is a Vinotinto player down at the other end of the field here. Looks like it from that earlier collision, I believe. Referee's coming back to check on him. And they're going to ask for the trainer to come on, so we'll.
For those of you that are watching, we do apologize. We're working through some technical difficulties.
Yeah, working through a little.
We'll get you as much of the data as we can. 3-1 is where it stands right now in the 15th minute.
Has some very unusual goals scored early and often here. Vinotinto in a prime position as they look to get something out of this game. And like I said earlier, Larry, Vinotinto with a victory here, depending on what happens with Kalanji and Dalton down the line, as well as Georgia Revolution, they're not completely out of the title race for the division.
Not at all. We'll still see what happens. It's been interesting to see what the last week just completely took the entire table and flipped it upside down.
Yeah, I mean, when Dalton dropped those 2 points with the draw at Potros, there was the thought, okay, that opens the door for Kalanji, because Kalanji still has a game in hand, even now, but that really would have given them the advantage. But then Georgia Revolution defeated Kalanji, and that put Georgia Revolution in first place. And then, of course, this week, Atlanta City's forfeit puts Dalton back in first place. So it's just up and down and all around with the top three. And then here's Vinotinto as we get back into play here.
Working on this right-hand side. First goal scorer slides it across.
Oh.
Deflected off and out for a corner for Vinotinto. Vinotinto really turning the screws. We have a substitution for UMA already.
I think Coach
Joe
might
having
be
to make some major changes. And it's going to be Alejandro Schmidt, number 2, who's going to be coming off. He was one of the defenders. Here comes the in-swinger. All the way through the box and beyond. It's going to roll out, be a goal kick. So to get everybody caught up, we had a goal right off the bat in the second minute. Second goal by Vinotinto within 6 minutes. UMA come back, score one, and on kickoff of that goal from UMA, Vinotinto get the third goal. UMA with the throw. All the way back to the defensive line.
And this is what they need to do, Larry. I think this is just one of those, get some possession, move down, don't panic.
Good long ball, trying to get it up to Insidious, not able to control it, heads it out. It'll be a goal kick for Vinotinto.
Yeah, I think one of the critical things they're going to have to do is hold on and be a little bit more solid in the back. Do something where you take a little bit of pressure off your goalkeeper, off your back four, and you can do that with possession.
Substitution for UMA was number 11, who came on for Schmidt.
Down this right side. Got
Working
men in
through
the middle.
that far side, lifted across the box, headed. Oh, what a great save by the keeper for Vinotinto, as that was perfectly put on frame.
Oh, miscue there. It's coming back for UMA. Oh,
shot, and it's over the bar.
Just couldn't get it on frame. It was a half chance there.
And Dre, you talked about Coach Joe doing a change there on that substitution and bringing in probably a little bit more power. You can say nothing more, because the substitution was number 11, Tony Kim.
That was the one we were waiting to see come back into the side this season, the star for UMA.
Tony has been their star striker for UMA for many seasons. He's been away on college duties. Laid off. Fadul sends it forward. to Tahul. Morles has it. Right to center circle. The captain's controlling it. Vargas gives it off to the back line.
Vinotinto is trying to keep that pressure on UMA. UMA, even when they get possession, are giving it away easily.
Right into the box. Good flick back. Shot taken over the bar. Goal kick.
It's almost like UMA need to have a breather a bit.
Just get through the first, let's say, the next 10 minutes or so, Dre.
Yeah, now that they got a little bit of firepower there, if they can keep possession more so in the attacking areas, take that pressure off their defenders, I think they'll look to probably get another goal to try to get back into this match. But it's going to be a tall order the way Vinotinto has been playing. UMA are trying to play. Vinotinto just are not letting them.
Long ball sent forward, easily controlled. No foul. Kim's going to lay it off. There's a player down for Vinotinto in their side. It's up to UMA if they elect to send it out.
I think that was a non-contact injury here.
Tony lifts it forward to Insidious, cut off by Morles and cleared. UMA had possession for a second. He is going to, center official does finally blow the whistle for the injury.
It's not a head injury or anything, it's a leg.
Center ref for tonight, which that isn't even up to date. We got all sorts of numbers and names that are completely incorrect from Vinotinto. We even got the same thing when it comes to the refereeing course, because I can tell you that when we got the message, we got that Gunman Park was going to be the center official. I can tell you from a matter of fact, Gunman Park is not. Our center official for tonight.
Got the trainer out here. It looks like they're going to have to maybe replace we'll have to see what kind of decision is going to be made.
Looks like he is up.
Yeah, he's going to have to go to the sideline. I don't see anybody warming up yet. Maybe going to see if he can come back. I think he kind of turned his ankle. He's looking very uncomfortable, though. I'm not sure that he's going to be able to come back. So we'll get see if we started. Yeah, I think they're going to have to replace him. Looks like he wants to play again, but it's going to take him a moment. And we're back into action here. Vinotinto.
Vinotinto gets us back underway here in the 25th minute.
range there, taken nicely.
Controlled by Cobine. Kim holding off 2 men. Gets it past the third. Back to his defender.
Nice little move there. He's trying to thread it through the middle. Nice shot. Good save.
Back in play, deflected again.
Oh, double save. Oh. Bit of misfortune for the UMA player to hit it right back towards the goalkeeper. Maybe could have done a little bit better. A little bit of pressure now. UMA trying to press a little bit more. Vinotinto still in control here. They work it around. They're the ones with the possession and control right now. UMA kind of chasing the game a little bit. UMA on out here. Vinotinto on a little bit of a break. Nice shot. Good save. Spilled a little bit there, but he's gotten it back in. He was going to try to release it quickly, but thought better of it. Down the long side here. Here comes UMA. Tony Kim tried a long shot, blocked. Tito trying to organize their defense. They've done well. Quelled that attack, and now they're going to settle and pass themselves out of defense. Oh, important intervention there by UMA to stop that counterattack. Vinotinto with the throw in. Vinotinto again. UMA's going to come back out of there, able to get possession here. I think the link-up play, what they need to do is try to get it through to Kim and then work off of him. I got a little space on this right side. Crossing in, headed out. Just reached by Vinotinto to clear long. It's going to be a UMA throw. For those listening, we are aware of the technical issues that you're seeing. It is a situation here at Silverbacks Park with their broadband feed. We are recording the game, though, so we actually have an uninterrupted recording, and we will have all the goals and all the action available on demand for anything that we may miss. Right now, UMA are trying to get some pressure. It looks like it's going to be a goal kick put in back into play by Vinotinto here as they settle in. 3-1 still to Vinotinto. A very, very quick start for them in this match. Oh, UMA taking possession here. Got a little space. Trying to work something through the middle here. Tripped up a little bit, but still on his feet. And it's going to come off of the UMA player. It's going to be a throw in for Vinotinto. The referee's going to have him go back to the spot where the ball went out. In the 30th minute, the referee is going to make him go exactly where the ball went out. And here we are back into play here. UMA intercepted. It's going to go out for a corner now. Good hustle by UMA. Vinotinto a little slow to try to clear that from that corner area there. Tony Cam's going to take the in swinger. This corner kick. And we got the referee's going to go and deal with the situation here in the middle. A little pushing and shoving. It's typical that can happen at these times, but here we go. Tony Kim. Plenty of UMA players up front. Dipped in really nicely here, but goalkeeper came out and snagged it. Vinotinto with a chance to break. Looks like flags has stayed down. Long cross in. Nothing to go by there from Vinotinto. UMA is going to come back the other way. Tony Kim. Back across. UMA trying to work themselves through. Far side of the field, UMA getting that possession that we talked about before. Trying to work their way through here. UMA, a little bit of possession here. Foul. In a spot here, it's going to be a free kick for UMA and an opportunity.
Really good spot.
Indeed. And again, we apologize to the audience out there. We are working hard on the situation. This is going to be Tony Kim. It's within his range as well. And here he goes. Curls it in, tries to go himself. Easily handled by Vinotinto keeper. Tried to release quickly down this left side on the far side of the field, but it was taken back and cleared out by UMA. But off of Vinotinto player, so it is a throw in for UMA. Coming down now again, trying to lead through, but not on the same page there. And put out here Vinotinto again, putting themselves in a little bit better position. Doing well in defense to quell any UMA attack coming down, marking up well. Also throw in for Vinotinto. Coming back, UMA with a chance to counterattack. Oh, nice low shot, saved. Vinotinto's going to pass themselves, work their way out of the back here. Giving a lot of space here. UMA is getting to Vinotinto. Giving them time on the ball, and that's just giving Vinotinto a little possession and composure to do something with it. Here they are in the final third, attacking. Tried to thread it through, it's blocked. Still with the ball here. UMA tried to grab it through Tony Kim there, but he couldn't wipe it out. It's going to be a foul here as try to get through. It's going to also be a yellow card.
First yellow issue of the match. Going to number 10, Collins. Minute, Vinotinto 3, UMA FC 1.
Chose to take it short. A bit far out. Quickly thrown in. UMA now having a little bit more settled. They have a little bit more on the ball here. It's just Vinotinto is very organized in defense, and UMA just can't get anything started to put enough pressure on that back line of Vinotinto. Trying to unlock that defense for Vinotinto has been proved to be a very difficult task for UMA here. It's going to be a throw in for Vinotinto. Oh, miscue.
Tony foul.
Sure what they're discussing here. Kick in a pretty decent area for Tony Kim, number 11 for UMA.
Tony steps over. Shot taken.
Whoa.
So close.
Just outside. Just missed outside the right upright. Had enough power and pace, just could not get it on target. All right, Vinotinto able to get possession now and moving it down the field here. Taking their time, trying to pick their way through the UMA defense. They can play with some comfort here. 2-goal lead. Getting closer to halftime. Trying to find that way through. A little too long on the pass.
UMA sending it long to Tony. Not able to get it to him. Vinotinto able to clear. Vinotinto looking to thread the needle. Able to do so. But just enough of space to usher it out is UMA. Cobine will get us back underway quickly.
6 minutes plus extra time till halftime. Give UMA a chance to regroup. Also give ASMG a chance to regroup.
Yeah, we have a few demons to exercise up here in the studio.
Teams are really comfortable right now. I think it's one of those things where if UMA can get a goal before the half, that will change the dynamic quite a bit for them and a lot of the strategy. But I wouldn't put it past Coach Joe to make some necessary adjustments and change the way that UMA is going to be playing in the second half. But here we go down this left side.
Trying to get it to Insidious. It's out for a throw. As we get ready to finish off the 40th minute. Controlled in the box. Lifted across. Nobody there. But that ball is going to find its way out. It will be a corner.
Just couldn't hang on to, couldn't get to it before it crossed the end line. Decent chance for, decent chance here for UMA. So it'll be something if they can take advantage of, could really swing things around this after this first half started.
Quickly taken, lifted into the box, headed, but Encinius heads it straight up into the air, allows the Vinotinto keeper to throw it out right at center line to go out. It's going to be a throw for Vinotinto.
Nice interception there. UMA get back down, goes down to be a foul. I will say that the goal that UMA scored does really help, because, you know, now with a whole half to go, you have plenty of time, but the key for them is going to have to be trying to quell what Vinotinto is doing in their attack, because they're threatening as they go forward pretty much every time they get down that side, and they look to really hit them hard with the speed on those counterattacks that they're doing. Once they soak up the pressure, any type of pressure from UMA, they're able to release pretty quickly as they try to get something into the box here, but it's going to be dying here. You can see again, they're releasing down these wings and trying to catch UMA out a little bit, and it's been an effective tactic that they've used here in the first half.
In pregame, Dre, we talked about the other match that's going on as we speak down in McDonough, Georgia Revolution and North Georgia United. I can tell you that North Georgia United is currently up 1-0.
Yeah, North Georgia United have done so well this season after a poor season in the springtime. They have taken advantage of the reorganization and staying in Premier. And now they're in a playoff spot. And it looks like they're going to qualify for the playoffs if they continue this fine form that they have.
Here's an opportunity. Tony Kim into the box. Takes the shot. Good deflection by the keeper. Just able to get a foot save. It'll be a corner.
Could he have done better? He was free on to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper reacted well. Maybe should have gone for that far post as they get ready for this corner kick.
Setting up an outswinger. Headed in the way. Collins takes a swipe at it. Doesn't get it. Kim, he's going to try to lay it off, but he lays it right off to Vinotinto's attack. Shot long, but not on frame, and it's out for a goal kick.
Well, they are really trying everything they can to test the goalkeeper and the back four for UMA. UMA is just going to have, like I say, you know, they need to try to score again, hopefully before the half is out. That's the goal, but they also have to be careful not to get caught out and allow Vinotinto to score another goal. But Vinotinto are just in the catbird seat right now.
No foul called.
Play on, says
Collins
the referee.
is taken down. He's going to get a foul, and a yellow card looks to be issued. Indeed it is. Number 9.
to see as UMA with an opportunity here to make that mark that we talked about. It's not an easy task, even with this free kick. It's quite a ways out. Vinotinto well organized, but here we go.
Slides it across to Kim. He's into the box. He sends it right to center, but cleared out. Be a throw.
Be a throw.
We're in stoppage time. We'll see how much.
See if they give us an indication.
Fourth official and center official have not notified the time of stoppage.
Oh, nice turn.
Tony,
in there. Oh,
and it's in for
it.
Tony Kim. Beautiful footwork and easily placed into the back of the net. That is exactly what UMA needed to go into the locker room on a positive note.
That's what we talked about. This creates a brand new game, and of course the key man, Tony Kim, the star for UMA for a long time now, but particularly you see the impact this guy can have for this team. So now we're up to 3-2, and now Vinotinto, for all the hard work and the tall lead that they had, UMA have kind of pegged them back a little bit, get a chance at the halftime to reorganize, and anything can happen at this point. But here comes Vinotinto coming down the left side, already in the box. Got plenty of maroon shirts in there. UMA looks like they're going to try to clear this out. Yes. Vinotinto still with it, only as far as the midfield here.
Able to get it forward, but offsides is going to be called.
And I did not see an indication for how much extra time. Don't want to hazard to guess how much it is, but it couldn't be very much more.
Maybe another 90 seconds. Sent forward, trying to get it to Insinius, not on the same page, rolls out for a goal kick.
Tinto keeper is taking his time to go get the ball. I think they also want to get to the halftime right now. They had such a commanding lead, and they've let in 2 goals, 2 close range attempts there.
Center official trying to get some expedition moving forward with this goal kick. Vinotinto with possession.
Oh,
good
space.
Ball forward.
Yeah, really done.
Here's an opportunity. Vinotinto slided across. Oh, and it hits the side netting. What great work by Brody Cobine to get just enough.
Great work from the UMA keeper on that occasion. Really put off the striker here. We do have a UMA player down, I believe, on the edge of the penalty box there on that approach play. But he did a really, really good job of putting enough pressure on the attacker there.
Back underway.
Close call there. That would have been awful for UMA if they had given it up right before the half like that. But
Tony wanted a release there, didn't get it.
Yeah, he's not being marked at all down this left side.
Which Vinotinto are going to have to make note of that, because you're just giving UMA an opportunity. And finally,
The show must go on. So as we start the second half, we're going to see how the adjustments might have been made with UMA. I think that they closed out well in the first half. Goal by Tony Kim to bring it back to 3-2 and sort of work themselves back in. But here they go down this right side. Vinotinto trying to cross it in. Bounced it through the middle. He's got a free shot. Nice goal. And just like that, just like they started the first half, they've started the second half with a goal to give them a 4-2 lead here. Number 7 from Vinotinto did well. They came up that right side, and again, UMA exposed a little bit in defense when trying to quell the attack from Vinotinto. So quick on the counterattack, and UMA are just a step behind. But the choppy cross into the middle found the attacker for Vinotinto all alone, not marked, and he was able to score the goal to restore that 2-goal cushion. So now 4-2, not the way Coach Joe, I'm sure, wanted to see the second half start. So it's going to be interesting to see in this response. Again, there's still, like I said in the first half when they went down 3-1, there's still plenty of game left. And to score a goal quickly might be good. But here Vinotinto is, again, coming through on the counter. UMA on the back foot. Trying to contain Vinotinto is very difficult right now. But Vinotinto look like they're in total control. UMA a little bit in disarray. Down this right side, coming through. Vinotinto in masterful control here. UMA chasing the game a bit. And the way that they scored, UMA can really afford to take their time and wait for the openings to happen. But here they are again, a little bit of a mini break coming through, tried to get it through, but the pass was behind. Still on. Oh, just a fingertip save to keep them out again, UMA. And now they're trying their own counterattack. Coming down the other side, into the box. Vinotinto, the defensive Vinotinto player still down, cleared out the side for a UMA throw. So it'll be, actually it's cleared for a corner kick here. So it did go out over the end line. Coming in short, cleared away, back out for now a throw for UMA. And we got the referees going in. I'm not sure. Yes, he's had enough of something that's going on there. He spoke to the Vinotinto player. But he's had enough of whatever was going on. whatever shenanigans were going on now, but it will be a throw in for UMA. Coming in, held down. AR is flagging for the foul. Referee is going to go and spot the ball for the free kick. Four to 2 now. Early goal in the second half for Vinotinto. And now with an opportunity for UMA in an attacking position, free kick just outside the box. Slide it in and could not do anything. Follow up, blocked. Vinotinto successfully clears out. UMA trying to quell it, but here's Vinotinto again with an opportunity to break. Slow by a miscue in the midfield, but here they are still again putting pressure on. Sliding it through, but it's going to be offside. The flag is up. UMA resetting here. What can they do? Really got a tall order here because Vinotinto is still playing quickly and effectively, looking dangerous every time they go forward. UMA sputtering a little bit in attack. They have flashes of brilliance, but nothing really sustained right now. Vinotinto again in possession, working themselves slowly out of the back here. UMA trying to close them down, but Vinotinto seeming to be able to deal with it. Now back to the goalkeeper. Coming out to the near side here now. UMA coming down to close out a little bit. Effective. It's going to be a foul. A little too much contact there. It's going to be a free kick for Vinotinto. Sliding into the other half here. Amazing. Really struggling to keep Vinotinto at bay. Good tackle in the middle field. Oh, maybe not a good tackle. It's going to be a foul against UMA, against Vinotinto for UMA. Vinotinto player still down there. Number 6, just a clashing of feet there. I'm not sure there was any.
Vinotinto looking for something there in the middle. Laid off, deflected, just over the bar.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick. All right, looks like it's going to be a corner kick.
Vinotinto with a corner. Into the box, flicked, straight up in the air. UMA with possession. Lose it. Vinotinto, they're going to take a shot over the bar. UMA going quickly. Nice little stop there by Tony. Cleared out, big throw for UMA. It is 4-2, Vinotinto over UMA. Down at Warhawk Stadium in the second half, it is 2-2, Georgia Revolution and North Georgia United. Good ball through for UMA. Not able to thread the needle. UMA player was coming from an offsides position. Here's a chance for UMA to get something forward. Try to make the turn, a little bit of a smack to the face, not going to get the call. Is going to finally stop and come back. little bit of an argument over who has possession. UMA knocked out, will be a throw for Vinotinto. Vinotinto.
Foul gives UMA an opportunity in an attacking position here, just outside the box, the right side. Can they get pressure on Vinotinto's back line here?
UMA just about a yard out of the box. Lifted, crossed, just over the bar, out for a goal kick. Substitution coming on for Vinotinto.
Vinotinto substitute this time. Coach Joe is up on his feet, trying to urge his troops on here. Goal kick.
Vinotinto working through center circle, go all the way back to defense.
Vinotinto trying to thread themselves through the middle, but a little bit clogged there. They have space out here to this right side if they can find the winger who's asking for the ball and acres of space. And there he's got it now.
In and out of the box for Vinotinto. Back in, but that one's going to roll out. It'll be a goal kick for UMA FC. Substitution for UMA.
Much like the first half, Larry, I think this is one of those situations at 4-2, midway through the second half. UMA, if they can keep Vinotinto from scoring any more goals, their goal is to score again as early as they can to try to put some pressure on Vinotinto. But I tell you, the Vinotinto have played like champions today. It's just a type of performance that Orlando Lopez really can be proud of.
Beautiful turn by UMA. Earn a corner. Over in the dark void that is that far corner. Taken quickly. Into the box Tony was trying to go. He gets stripped of the ball. But look at how fast Tony Kim gets back on the ball for UMA. And that's one of the things, Ray, is you see so many times players lose possession and immediately stop playing, whereas somebody like Tony Kim right there lost possession 80 yards back to help win that ball for UMA.
Yeah, that's why he's such an effective player.
Substitution coming on for UMA. Number 19 is coming off. Brandon Cervantes.
Yeah, you said that about Tony Kim. I think that's why he's such a key player for UMA, and because he leads by example on the field. And that's the chance that they have in this match, is to have a leader that can take hold and influence play for UMA.
Vinotinto have a substitution ready to go as well.
It's going to be a throw for Vinotinto, or for Vinotinto. Going out a little bit jumbled on that far side.
"70 minutes have gone. Vinotinto 4, UMA 2 here at Silverbacks Park in Atlanta, Georgia. UPSL Georgia Premier Division. If Georgia Revolution drop points as they are right now, it's really going to give Vinotinto an opportunity to sneak their way up in those top spots.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been a crazy race there for the top three so far, and every week is twists and turns. Tinto player goes down, but play continues.
A win here would give Vinotinto 23. A draw would give Georgia Revolution 24.
And don't forget that Kalanji does still have a game in hand to work with.
Right now, Kalanji Pro Profile, they're sitting on 21, Dalton on 25.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, I say that Kalanji has a game in hand. Dalton has a game in hand too, because the game in hand is them playing each other. And I think they're close to rescheduling that match. That is a match that we will cover from ASMG broadcast. So that's, you know, one thing could lead to another. That could be a title decider, that game between Kalanji and Kalanji and Georgia Rep Dalton United. So many
One of those teams
available to grab that title. It's hard to keep track.
settled by Vinotinto. Going to go back to the defense.
They're just not. There's not the link-up play that you would like to see with UMA. Vinotinto, and that's down to Vinotinto the way they're playing, trying to release down the middle here.
Good ball forward, trying to get around UMA, man. Not going to be able to do so, but they are going to earn a corner.
We got a corner here. Another opportunity for Vinotinto.
Vinotinto just going to take as many seconds off the clock as they can before this outswinger comes in.
They are going to have to try to mark up as well as they can here. If they let in another goal, that could really be it. Still in the box, still with Vinotinto in possession, back out to the right.
Good little touch there by the UMA man, able to get the ball forward, but it's a little too far forward because the keeper can control it.
Vinotinto just trying to march right down the.
You know, one of the things that you can say, Dre, about UMA is.
Oh, got a little space down this left side, Larry.
Here we go. Tony Kim working into the box. Lays it off for Collins. Collins is going to take a rip, deflected. One of the things I was going to say, Dre, was one of the things about this UMA team is they have a tendency to not go into hard challenges. They'll let up and give their opponent the space that they need to control the ball.
That is one thing I was going to say, Larry, that they have a high press, but they're not really
and of course
getting into the tackles like you said.
Right there. They're going for a challenge right there, which it wasn't a dangerous challenge. It was just a soft. But one of the things that you watch,
though, Larry.
But when you watch this UMA team, they have a tendency to do that. Where if it's a ball that's in motion, and they can see that their opponent is going for it, they have a tendency to let up and allow their opponent to have that possession. They're not one to stick a foot in and go dangerous.
Yeah, and it's almost an opposite way of playing to Vinotinto. And so it's interesting contrast in styles here, and you see that Vinotinto really takes advantage of that because they get in and they threaten without being really closed down too heavily. And that gives them space and time on the ball, and that's what really has made the difference in this game, I think.
You know, we talked about in pregame how organized and just complete game plan that UMA had over Vinotinto, who were just kind of meandering around and getting warmed up. But it just shows you the two different styles. There was an opportunity, a huge opportunity.
Again, a little bit of desperate defending from UMA. They're hanging on in defense. But Vinotinto are relentless in the way that they are attacking.
They have looked so good since coming from Division One.
Yeah, yeah.
This second coming of Vinotinto is something to behold.
And they've really taken advantage of their opportunity this season.
It's going to be an in-swinger.
Time now becoming a factor too, Larry.
Into the box. Headed away. Will be a goal kick. UMA needing a goal within the next 5 minutes if they really want to have an opportunity.
Not only that,
come
Larry,
away
they got to
with
keep
points.
Vinotinto out.
There's a foul. Because when you get under 10 minutes with two goal behind, 2-goal deficit, you're asking for a lot.
Yeah, you really are. And
able to get through there.
Nice.
Good ball, but offsides. That's disappointing.
Yeah,
that was a beautiful ball.
Out around the defender there. And unfortunately, the attacker is straight offside. Comes off of the player here. Vinotinto driving down the middle here.
That ball rolls
going to go out for a goal kick.
71 minutes gone at Warhawk Stadium. Still 2-2 between Georgia Revolution and North Georgia United.
Every game and every outcome has significance in one way or another in the various title races, playoff spots, relegation. Down the side. UMA trying to do something out this left side.
UMA, good ball sent long from Tony Kim.
Needs
controlled. Laid off. Cross it back to Tony, not able to get it there in time. Collins, though, he lifts it forward. Trying to hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Just able to get out of danger there.
Desperate defending this time from Vinotinto.
He came from an offside position, but was allowed.
I didn't see the flag go up, though. Let's see what we got here.
Defender asking for a moment.
I didn't see what happened to him.
The other match that'll kick off here in just a few minutes is Albion FC versus Kalanji Pro Profile. You know that Kalanji is going to want to get some points back on the board after the loss to Georgia Revolution last week.
Yeah, that was the thing I was saying in the Backpass podcast is that, it could be one of those situations where Kalanji is going to go in and really try to do something to bounce back from the loss from last week, but it's also a slippery game if you look past it, if you go in thinking that you're just going to get a result.
Back underway from a drop ball is Vinotinto. We're in the 80th minute. Vinotinto's up 4-2. Foul going to be called. Vinotinto player just stopped and looked at the center official.
And more important, just precious time ticking away. What a result this would be for Vinotinto if they're able to hang on, though. Especially, like you say, with Georgia Revolution, with the potential of dropping more points today. It gets very interesting in the title race. Oh.
It may come down to just those minor matchups that Dalton, Kalanji,
Yeah, referee whistled for a foul there. I think he could have probably let that play on. But we put it back into play nonetheless here. UMA in control.
Vinotinto have 2 more matches after this, away to Dalton and then
through.
home to Potros.
Oh, one defender away from a tap in for UMA there.
Here comes UMA into the box. Just enough. That's definitely going to get a foul, probably carded as well. Indeed so. Eric Young had to make that foul. So we're 83 minutes in, Dre. Still 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it may be a bridge too far right now for UMA, but the other thing that they have to look out for, with the race being so close for playoff places as well as relegation, is goal difference. So you still want to try to make sure you keep Vinotinto out and even score a consolation goal as the time ticks away for them.
Taken down.
Yeah, that's
outside the box.
That's a prime position for Vinotinto, but again, precious ticking of the clock here.
This allows Vinotinto to get set and really try to get a sniper's advantage.
And like I said before, there are 3 teams on 7 points, 1 team on 8 points in the mid-table. And that difference between relegation and playoff places is just a point or 2. That's how tight it is.
What a goal for Vinotinto!
Well executed as he goes up
Absolute just.
Don't know if he'll get a card for that, but captain's goal. And
couldn't get any
done.
any just precise in that goal for Vinotinto. It's now 5-2. Vinotinto.
Yeah, for all intents purposes, that's going to be the game.
Yeah.
Right now, so now it's
purposes, this match is over.
Yeah, now it's damage control for UMA. They try to. Yeah, and it's again, goal difference is a thing. And now they've given up 5, scored 2.
Coming into this match, UMA had a -6 goal differential. That will be extended to 9. Georgia Athletic with a -4 before that loss to FC Atlanta, so they're at a -5. FC Atlanta, they're at 11, -11. Albion is at a -13.
Right. So as you can see, that is going to be the issue for UMA. They have a favorable goal difference when in comparison to a couple of teams on the same points as them.
And that's one of the most interesting stats this season, Dre, is all the way up to 7th place has a negative goal differential.
Yeah, it really is. Like half of the half of the league has a negative goal difference and half is a positive. But in comparison to playoff places as well as relegation, that might be the decider.
because you look at it. So the first with a positive goal differential is North Georgia United with 2. Yeah. Then in 5th place, Potros has a plus 15. So you see that gap.
Yeah, it's huge. That is the tiebreaker. That's the first tiebreaker. So UMA still have something to play for here, despite the game being really beyond their reach. They need to try to get another goal if they can to help with that goal difference ratio.
Vinotinto with possession. Switching play. Midfield holding it at center circle. At this point, Vinotinto just looking for that attack. Good step by Brody. Not going to be able to keep it in.
Not going to get it. It's going to dribble in.
Oh, what a failure of the keeper. He gets his foot on it, but it doesn't get it deflected, and it bounces in. Oh, no.
He couldn't get control over it. I think the goal scorer has a cramp here. But, yeah, I mean, again, a breakthrough. UMA getting forward, trying to do something to get that goal like that I talked about. But they've given up a 6th here. And, again, that's unfortunately a -4 in the goal difference for them in this game. And that's the second part that's critical about this. Vinotinto well and truly are going to win this game. And with we'll have to check and see what the score is in Georgia Revolution. But with Georgia Revolution dropping points,
that
possibly.
Match is sitting in the 82nd minute. North Georgia is now up 3-2.
Oh, even better for Vinotinto. Because with that, and remember, Dalton and Kalanji have to play each other. And so, you know, there's a lot that can happen.
Collins goes down right at the arch. This gives an opportunity for UMA to try to get one back. We're at the 89th minute.
Oh, what a competitive season so far for the Premier Division here. We're going to try to get you a little bit more information as we get towards the end of the Division I schedule as well, because they have a competition for playoff places that includes a promotion spot. But right now, this game is quite critical. Vinotinto can relax a little bit, even if UMA score here. They're in no danger of losing this game. We're here in the 90th minute here, 6-2.
Center official having a conversation between the teams.
I'll try to quell some of the shenanigans going on here. Try to slide it
straight through.
Oh.
But just enough of a deflection that the keeper's able to control it.
Not a bad technique. I thought it was going to go right into the wall, but he got it past the wall. And up, but here they come now.
2 minutes of stoppage time is what we're going to have.
Surprised it's only 2 minutes. It seems like there would have been more.
Sent long by Vinotinto out. Will be a throw.
Just another minute to go here. I mean, the game is not in doubt at this point. Here comes Vinotinto yet again.
Good ball. Slid across. Trying to get something going. Lays it back. Lifted across.
Oh, just why?
That one was going for the near post over on our side, and it's just a touch off.
Tough night for UMA.
They'll have a long ride back to LaGrange to think about this one.
But I tell you what, Larry, it's no shame in the way that, because of the way Vinotinto have been playing all season. This is just how good they are. I think they've proven themselves. They had a couple of losses in a row there, but they've been very consistent otherwise throughout the season. And today they've really bounced back from those 2 losses in a row from the past 2 weeks. Oh, nice little turn there. Still possession, UMA. Vinotinto players gone down.
Players down, but play continues. Tony is still fighting in there, so is Collins. Tried to flick it forward.
Pop it through there. But
just not on the same page there. And that is going to do it, folks.